I don't know too many countries that do a greater job in mixing cultures than Peru. They do a great job in mixing cultures with the Chinese, with the Japanese, with the indigenous. Not only that, but then they boldly put it on their food, share it with the world, and we love it. Thank you for that. Welcome to Mixtura. Mixtura is a mixture of foods and cultures coming together and bringing something delicious. In this case, Japanese and Peruvian fusion. It takes guts to move to a new country. It takes even more guts to come to a new country and bring your food to that new country and share it with the new natives. Now, Peruvian food in this particular case, especially mixed Peruvian food, such as Japanese Peruvian food, is one wonderful thing that we get to enjoy from that beautiful and wonderful country. Okay. Wow, qué belleza. Muchas gracias. It's a little spicy, has a nice ají limon in it. I stand by this. I stand with the Peruvian ceviche, which is the best ceviche in the world. Stands right next to the leche de tigre. The leche de tigre is what brings everything together. It shouts from the mountains of Peru into the world that the leche de tigre is what makes this beautiful, unique ceviche that they have, which there are tons of variations. The leche de tigre technique is what really elevates it. Now, the second part to that, or the part that should be technically first, because you have many variations of the leche de tigre, should really be the quality of the fish. The fresher the fish, the better. I've asked many Peruvians what's the best fish, and their answer is whatever's the freshest. I would say that maybe some fish won't be as great as others, but that holds true. So as long as you have that fresh ceviche, fresh seafood, leche de tigre, as you have seen, probably have seen in my other videos, it's really what elevates this dish. I can never get enough of it. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is the actual chaufa, which they have a different name for it here. But it is, so it's not, they're not calling it chaufa. It is a form of fried rice that they're making here. And I already took a bite of it. And it's absolutely the best fried rice. It is the best fried rice I've had here in the United States. It just has that nice little grease touch, oil touch. I don't want to say grease, but that nice oil amount that you can tell is fried rice, but then you get that soy sauce, that smokiness from the wok. Nothing's overcooked. So we just realized that this little beautiful sauce here is that sweet and sour sauce. In Peru they call it tamarindo. Chinese restaurants call it duck sauce. And it just goes on top of the rice like that. And it just gives it a nice little beautiful tang. All right, I'm gonna try it right now. Come on. Okay, instead of you hearing me talk over these wings, I'm actually going to describe and explain why I'm eating chicken wings at a Peruvian restaurant, because that's probably what you are wondering right now. Let me tell you, Peru is not just about ceviche, about chaufa, about chifa, and about all the wonderful indigenous food that they have. It's also about chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. They eat it in stews, grill. Obviously, we know the famous a la brasa, which is by far the best rotisserie chicken on earth. Yes, I said it. Hate me for it. I don't care. It is. Okay. They also have the most freshest chicken. I saw fresh chicken everywhere. People do not eat frozen stuff out there. If they do, I did not see anyone freaking buying it or eating it. They eat chicken in their causa. They eat chicken in their stews. Yes, they fry chicken. They call it broasters. Whole chicken, half chicken, quarter chicken, freaking wings. They eat the whole entire chicken from the feet to the beak. They love chicken. And I love that they love chicken. And you know why I love that? Because Peruvians get creative with their food. And most of the time, it's freaking delicious. So now let's continue me eating these wings as cevichada, which is just a nice, beautiful ceviche flavor sauce that's homemade, is tangy, is sharp, is spicy. It's divine. Okay, I've normally had this before, but just never together. They're super delicious, and the yellow sauce is just that huancaína sauce that we all know and love that go on top of the potato that come from the region of Huancayo in Peru, which is east of Lima. And somehow this is just part of that fusion, right? They'll do a little bit of wok, which is that Asian side of the Peruvian cuisine, and then a little bit of everything else, the Italian side, plus their own Sierra side. And it's just a mixture of everything, and it just works well. None of the flavors here are overpowering each other. It's just a wonderful mixture. Cheers. On paper, this is not supposed to be working, but it does. Most of Peruvian cuisine works that way, and that's why I love it. Don't be shy in trying things. Don't be shy in stepping out of the norm with food. Just give it a try, and you never know that you may love it. Michelle's asking me if the huancaína sauce is spicy. As we know, or you may or not know, I don't know, it's made with the ají amarillo, which is that beautiful yellow pepper that is becoming more popular every single day worldwide. It's not spicy at all. I don't know how they managed to sort of take out the spice. I kind of do know, but I don't know how they did it here in their kitchen. And you just get that nice cheesy pepper flavor that you would just get in that huancaína sauce. Really, really delicious. The beef is also nice and tender. This is technically supposed to be made with beef tenderloin, but that will make this plate like $30, maybe $40. But whatever beef they're using is pretty tender, pretty flavorful. Wonderful. Okay, we're pretty full. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the ceviche. You know, we came last Saturday, and we came during dinner, and it was packed. So we decided to come in a little bit earlier this time, and the restaurant's getting packed. And I can see why. Like, the food is just good. So far, in the area that we're in, which is called the city that we're in, it's called Orem, and it's right next to a more college town, Provo. I guess both of them are college cities. And there are a few other restaurants that are okay, but this one, this could stand in its own in maybe Miami, and for sure in some places in Peru. Like, this is good stuff. Yeah, Michelle's saying that it's better than in a lot of Peruvian restaurants in Miami, and I can think of definitely several of them that this place will be better in Miami. We also have the owner cooking with his staff and his cooks, and it's kind of weird because the place is really casual. Like there are, I mean, besides the plates, there are no actual silverware. There are no waiters and waitresses, and it's just kind of you just order in the counter. They'll bring out your plate, or they'll call you by like a little ticket, a little ringer, a little vibrator that they have, and then you just go pick up your food and you bring it to the table on the tray. That is nowhere near the reflection of the food. So they've managed to keep it super casual while having really elevated food. I just hope that if we come back in a month, 2 months, 3 months, that the quality stays. This place is not extremely far from where we live, but it is a good 15-minute, 20-minute drive. 15? Yeah, Michelle says 15-minute drive, and it's worth the drive. It's not crazy far, but I just really hope that they continue to just not only stay true to what they're doing, they stay consistent, but also improve. Cheers.